Alright, forgot a few things. Here's some tools here. I'll go through them in a second. But one thing you'll need for sure, regulators. This is going to control the pressure that's coming out of your tanks here. You can see this one's set a little bit low for my liking. This one's at like 7 right now. I usually am at 9 or 10 for my Mirage, but that's a regulator. There's different kinds of them you can get. There's different prices. They vary. But you can also see attached to this regulator is a flashback arrestor that's going to prevent any flashback going in there, prevent any fire from getting back into the tank and causing that thing to explode or anything like that. And this is hooked up to a splitter just for a couple of different torches. One of these torches is actually this little Smith torch, which is something you might want to invest in. This is not my torch right here. I definitely need to get one of these. They are definitely very handy and will change your change the way you're working. Definitely get one of those. Also attached here, this isn't my torch, but you can see one end here of a quick connect. Now this is going to allow you to basically just plug right into your, like if you attach your quick connects to your hoses, you can just plug that straight in real quick, just like this. Now this is my torch, and there you go. And see, there's the other end of the quick connect right there. I've got Y splitters on my torch, on my Mirage. Right now I do not have a foot pedal set up. I need to get one of those set up myself also, but that's an investment, and I'll get to that when I get to it. But you can see that'll just go right back on like that. Oops, I don't know if that's all the way on. Yeah, it's all the way on. There we go. And then you can also see there's the oxygen regulators over here too. Like we each have our own regulators here. We can set our own pressure. But definitely get those with the flashback arresters. And then the tools we missed out on. These aren't all my tools either. Corey's been nice and letting me film his tools. But anyway, you got some diamond shears here. That's going to allow you to do to basically condense or constrict your tubing while it's still hot, and basically get a nice sharp edge, I guess you would say, or cut on your. You don't have to cut all the way through. A lot of people just condense that tubing and then just snap the tubing, but you can also cut with those as well. Then you got another pair, some Jim Moore shears right here. These are awesome shears. They're super awesome. You're cutting through glass like it's nothing. My shears that I showed you earlier do the trick, but they're definitely no Moores, that's for sure. And then we've got some tweezer jacks. Yeah, he made these himself. You can make these yourself out of your own tweezers, and basically that's going to allow you to open up tubing, widen the edge of tubing, flare that tubing with these jacks. Real simple. So he made those. He loves them. He's also got a brass reamer here, which are available as well, just to kind of show you what's out there. And then these are joint holding tools, so you can put an 18 female on this one, and if you're working with 19 female, and if you're working with a 19 male, there's a 19 male fitting. Same with these ones, and you can see all these have holes in the end too, so you can work off of them as well if you're trying to puff into those joints. Then he also does use a blow tube or blow hose. I use one occasionally myself. I don't have mine on me, but that's something that can definitely be handy if you're trying to see what you're doing while you're puffing out at the same time. So pretty sure that's it for the tools, and I did forget to mention some rod that you might want to work with if you're trying to, when you're just starting off. I've got some 4mm rod right here, some 5mm rod right next to it. You can see there's a difference in diameter. I recommend actually working with 6mm rod for a punny, and then I've got some 7mm rod as well. But you can range anywhere. Like the 4mm, the 4mm I will use for punning up to just small reversal balls. 5 mil I'll usually just use for like pulling stringers and whatnot. 7 mil I like to use that for my marbles, like just punning up to marbles and doing the final shaping and whatnot. It doesn't leave too much, leave too much behind. If you do leave anything behind, it's really easy to get off. And then I've got some 16 mil rod here as well. I like to use 16 mil for some dot stack marbles. I also like to use it for a handle. Like you can see here, I've got it going up to probably, I don't know, some 20 mil that I was probably making a marble at one point. This was what was left over, but I like to use that 16 for a handle on my marbles. And then if you're getting into some larger marbles, I want to say this is probably, I don't know, some 22 or so, and then you can even get up to 26 I've used before. I don't think I've used anything larger than 26. I think I might have once for like a little bit over 2-inch marble, but yeah, I think that's pretty much covered it all. Like I said, not gonna forget it again. Horoscopes, don't forget those. Save your eyes. Don't go blind. Peace.